Oh no.
I'm bald.
You're not supposed to see a witch without her hat. You have to
cut it.
You blur out the. No, you just blur. Oh no! And then like it's the modesty blur.
Yeah. Hello, hi, and welcome, ghouls, goblins, and scaredy cats, to another episode of Spinning Tales, a podcast, maybe. A place where we can all acknowledge that we are all amalgamations of stories still being told and do our very best to draw out the storyteller in each of us. Mm-hmm. I am your host, a witch, Jess, and I am joined by my friend. What super being do you want to be? Another witch?
My goblin.
My goblin? My Brit.
I can enunciate. The goblin is the first thing that came to mind.
That's great for me. I love it.
In the anime, that time I got reincarnated as a slime, it wouldn't be too bad to be a goblin. But if you're a goblin hunter, I don't want to be a goblin. So it just depends on the universe you're in.
This universe, she's a magoblin.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, welcome to our spooky episode. I don't know how spooky it's going to be. We haven't been through it yet.
Yeah.
It could be not spooky at all. It's just, the last upload of October. So we thought to put on these beautiful hats that were made by a friend very close to me who goes by Magoblin Brit.
Wow, that was so nice of her to make us hats.
It was really nice for her to make us hats. She didn't lose out on a lot of sleep doing it.
No, I'm sure
she was very responsible with her time.
She sounds like a responsible person. Anyone called Magoblin is probably very responsible.
Probably not responsible at all for anything ever. But look how cute they are. Little cottagey, and these are like, aw.
Yeah.
I love these. I'm just going to wear them because I can. Well, not them. I'll wear this one. That one's yours. Though I didn't see what I looked like in yours.
Oh, we should switch later.
Yes, not now.
And
our hair is very specific under this right now.
Okay. What media have you been consuming?
I've been drama hopping a lot lately, and I started this drama that is called The First Night with the Duke, which my husband walked in. He was like, "I thought you don't like period dramas," and I'm like, "I don't." Well, why are you watching it? I'm not. It's not a period drama. It's like an isekai. So a girl read this webtoon about the stubborn duke or prince or something like that. I don't know. And then falls into it. But it's live action. And I love those things in webtoons. So I was like, let's give it a... And it's silly. It's goofy.
I mean, that sounds like it's going to be a period piece.
But it's not, because a first century girl... First century?
Oh.
21st century woman is in it as an extra. And then she's like...
Not first century.
Nope.
That would be a different story.
She does some really fun stuff where she she's just like, this is my favorite. I get to watch my favorite characters fall in love and da-da-da-da. And then her favorite character's getting bullied like she's supposed to be, because that's how the book goes. And she's like, I can't stand for this. So instead plays bartender and invents cocktails and gets everyone wasted. And she's having a good old time. And the next morning she wakes up having had a one-night stand with the male lead who is now obsessed with her. No. And you're like, okay, yeah, I would have read this. Let's see how it plays out. It's silly, it's cute. It's I definitely probably would prefer reading it. But I'm gonna look into other isekai like live actions, because it's just a blast.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. I think I have 2 more episodes and then I'm done. But so far it's fun.
Nice.
So far, most of it. Yeah. It's mostly done.
The media I have been intaking is an album, actually. Ooh. So you have not seen Steven Universe?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes.
No, I did not think so.
Oh yeah, no.
Why have we not spoken about it?
Because the last time I watched it was after the movie. It was the movie, and then I didn't keep going.
Oh, okay. I've seen all of it.
Yeah, okay. I just had less access to cable.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to look it up online.
I watched it all online. I didn't watch any of it while it was on TV. I came way after.
Yeah.
So by the time I was watching it, no one in my life was talking about it ever.
Oh, yeah, we can totally talk about it. The songs are so good. They're definitely on playlists that you hadn't started listening to my playlist. Like the song when they first fuse Steven and Connie, yes. And the song when it's just the butterfly song.
That's one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites.
That is one of my favorites. I used to play that to help me go to sleep.
Oh,
yeah, it was good.
It's definitely been an alarm. It was a phone ringtone for a while. I love that one, and I love Pearl teaching Connie how to fight because it's like trauma, train.
Yes, and so many of the songs are like that. So Rebecca Sugar came out with an album.
Oh,
and it's been a while, and will be even longer by the time we post this.
Oh, okay.
But I just recently listened to something. I just really like her voice.
Yeah. Oh, Rebecca is singing, or is she?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have only listened to it all the way through once, and I'm mostly on my first pass of an album. I'm just like vibing and like picking up, and I don't catch everything, so I don't know if there's like a through line to a story, but it seems like there's some love bits and then some not love bits.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm excited for my second listen through.
Okay, I'm excited for my first listen through. Also, I'm realizing we've never talked about Epic on here, and we won't. We don't have the time, but feels like
we should make the time.
We both re-listened to Epic, and so we're going to take 15 minutes to talk about it. No.
Was it last year? I think it was last year, September. I was in his top 1% of listeners on YouTube Music.
Because I couldn't stop.
It was bad. It was good. Bad. I got my niece to listen to it. Like, it was, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. Beautiful. Amazing.
That was good. That was good media stuff.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Yes. We should start asking you guys what media, like, as of the you watching this, what media have you been intaking? Put it in the comments. I kind of want to know. We may not be watching or listening to the same stuff, but I like to share in what people like.
I like it when people are excited. Mm. And so even if I don't really like the thing, I like to watch people get excited about the thing.
Yes.
Like, I was excited about Star Wars Clone Wars growing up, not about any of the other Star Wars stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But watching my husband eke out about, like, all of the other things, I'm like, well, you're cute.
You're
right?
cute.
Like, look at you get all your feathers all ruffled because the power scaling is wrong in the movies. And in the new shows. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So...
yeah, what are we doing today?
We have a treat today.
A trick or a treat?
Both. Well, honestly, you tell us by the end of the episode if you think this was a treat or a trick. But today we're going to take some time to just, like, generally peruse and review some classic scary tales and some, like, maybe some original ones, because I feel like each family kind of has a scary things that they like to, like, scare their children with. So we'll review some scary tales that we know and that we shiver to, but instead of retelling the whole story, we're not going to try to do, like, a full rewrite. We're going to further develop, like, a moment in the story, and we're going to deepen what we personally find to be the most scary bits and try to make it more visceral, right? Like, I do want to get across the feeling of fear and, like, send a shiver down the spine. No. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Yes.
It's a good plan.
So we need to pick a story.
Okay.
Right? I have some classic ones written here.
Okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, okay, there's lots of classic stories out there, but, like, let's talk about the ones that scare us, like, what are the ones that, like, draw to mind to you pretty quickly?
The first thing that comes to mind is It.
What is that?
It was a book and then a movie by Stephen King. Stephen King. And I was in the first or second grade, and it was on TV, and they let me watch it, and gave me nightmares.
Yeah.
And that was bad.
That's fair.
What else? When you really think about it, Cinderella is pretty darn terrifying.
Yeah.
Right? Like, oh, hello, pretty birds. Come and rip out the eyes.
Oh, you're the real Cinderella. Yeah. All of the Grimm fairy tales are scary.
which I loved. I have a big book I should have brought. And it's like Grimm's fairy tales, like original stories.
I think I
There's a
might
bunch.
have that on my shelf out there.
Nice. Oh, so good.
Probably should have did some research in those.
Edgar Allan Poe writes some scary scenes.
That's true. I don't like being scared. So you're naming a bunch of stuff that I'm like, no. No, like I can't watch.
I'm sorry, I suggested this.
It's fine. I don't watch trailers for scary stuff because I will like have nightmares. I get scared so easy.
Yeah.
Why? Because I do. And I'm scared by like probably the most inane kind of things.
Yeah.
In general, but like they're scary. Like I'm afraid. I don't like walking by statues that are people shaped. Hey, one of my neighbors inside, like, you know how like we've got those like inset hallways, has a statue of an angel with its hands over its eyes by its door.
That
person's a maniac. I saw it on my morning walk when I was praying, and I was like, and your God. I like video recorded and I sent it to some friends. I was like, guys, if you don't hear me, I have been teleported somewhere else and I'm scared. Find me.
That person is the bad side of the fandom. That person.
That's a way to make sure. Absolutely.
You should knock on their door and become friends with them.
Absolutely not. I was like, why are you doing this? This is awful.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like passing by mirrors at night. I will like listen to stuff. I don't whistle when the sun is down. You're
getting into some like,
I don't offer my name to strangers. I like anything that you're like, okay, but that's like folklore. That's what's like, I don't care. You know what? It's better to be safe than entrapped into a eternity long contract with evil fae that is going to use you as whatever they see fit.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Better safe than sorry.
Yes.
Listen, is the fae real? I don't care.
I'm
going to play it safe.
I saw a reel the other day that somebody was talking about a K-pop star.
I sent it to you.
Oh, you sent that to me?
Yes.
Okay, because I thought I had just happened to come across it.
These are basic brownies. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're eating brownies with Felix. What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't accept food from the fae?
And I was like, that's hilarious. And I have to turn this off because it is past midnight. I'm scared. It was so funny. But like, I get scared so easy because it's just kind of like my imagination will just go too quick and too real. And so like the few things I've ever watched that are scary movies, like I can do suspense.
Okay.
But like if there's children in it, and nope.
I don't like those creepy kids.
They're always creepy. If there's a child in horror, it's creepy.
Yeah.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it at all. I always think it was like, oh, I can do like a short film. I watched the short film Mama. Have you ever seen that? It's like a Spanish short film that's like 3 or 4 minutes from like 10 or 15 years ago. No.
Oh.
No. Like, I have a problem with, like, I don't even want it on in my house because I'm like, you're inviting that in. And I know I'm being crazy, so I just don't let myself be in the room.
Okay. I will help you feel less crazy.
Okay.
Right? By telling you a tale of my sister. I won't say which sister that it is.
Okay.
And so hopefully the internet and my sisters don't get mad for me telling the story without permission. A while back, like, there was rumors about the Illuminati.
Yeah.
And, like, all sorts of stuff.
Always.
It's like, it's a scary concept or whatever. And we listened to Jay-Z in my house. And we listened to Beyonce in my house. And
you're a part of the Illuminati.
So here's the thing. People have different stories of what the Illuminati is. Mm-hmm. And then, it's like, there was a thing on the internet. It was like, it's like they made deals with the devil. And da-da-da-da-da. And so there was a t-shirt with their brand on it in the closet, and my sister was like, oh my god, no, Brittany, what are we inviting bad things into the house? And she wouldn't even throw it away. I had to throw it away. Luckily she is I don't think at that level anymore.
Got it. Yeah. Well, but still.
But it's fine.
Yeah.
She couldn't even have the t-shirt. She couldn't even touch the t-shirt that she'd been wearing for a year.
That's fair.
She had already had it.
It's really funny, actually. I there's some stuff where I'm like, I don't really, people think I don't care, but like, I'm never touching a Ouija board, even though people are like, people move it. It's like, okay,
yep.
I want it to not be around me.
Yeah.
Like,
I would still there's some things that are better safe than sorry.
There are. That's just me. Big things.
And I don't think of myself as superstitious. Right? Like, I don't worry about the mirrors at night. If I break a mirror, I'm like, oh no, I've got to clean up glass. Like, I don't think of myself as superstitious. But be careful.
Yeah, I don't think I'm superstitious, but I worry about the supernatural. And I think those are two different things. I was just like, look, guys, you don't have to believe it. I would prefer if I didn't believe it. But yeah, so this is going to be an interesting thing to just kind of like paint out like why I feel nervous about these things, and what those are about, I guess, you know, or like to try to like get across like, this is why it's scary.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what tale you want to write from? Do you have any personal stories from like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to share?
I'll share it I'll share it as I write it. I like, when I was younger, one of the biggest things that always scared me was in elementary school, they would always tell stories about like Bloody Mary in a very specific bathroom. I didn't have friends. And I wasn't well liked.
Oh.
And I was locked in that bathroom.
Oh. This is turning into a whole
But I am still me. I'm not possessed by anything who has been in my body for over 30 years. No, it was scary. But it was also like, there's also like, my brain is like, I know it happened, but I also know it probably wasn't as bad as I remember. But I was like 7 or 8. That's not the right number. 8 or 9, you know? And so it's like compounded on top of stuff. And there have been like, so I just don't like, I don't like dark mirrors in dark places. Like, I want to avoid them at all possible. I don't really like being in dark places a lot, but I can like, I'm fine if there's not a mirror in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm probably going to tap into that awfulness.
Yeah. While you were talking, and I don't know why what you said made me remember the movie. I think it's called This Is Us.
Or Us with
Jordan Peele.
Yeah. Yep. Oh no, I absolutely didn't watch that movie. Also, doppelgangers. Anything that looks like human and is not human.
Well, yeah. So anyway, I don't know if that counts as human. I don't know. I
didn't see it.
That movie, the whole concept, very scary.
Yeah.
The way that it ended, all of it, acting amazing. I love that woman.
She's great.
But
probably.
also
too good.
She frightened me.
Literally, that's one of the things where it's like, the trailer was too scary for me. I didn't watch the movie.
That's fair.
And anytime I saw the trailer after, I like left the room or I clicked off. I was like, nope, don't give me any ads for that. I hope he makes money.
But not from me. I do want to share a personal tale. People laugh at me for this, but when I was in like the 1st grade, I think, my cousin told me that snakes were going to come down from the mountain and eat me. And my little 1st grade mind was so afraid of said snakes. I like could see them coming down from the mountain in packs to devour me. And I hid under like a bed. It was like a couch bed thing, but I like crawled underneath it and cried myself to sleep because I was so afraid.
My gosh.
And then no one could find me.
Yep.
No one could find me. And there was like a big panic. And then I crawled out and I'm like, he said they were going to eat me.
Older cousins suck. I was an older cousin and an older sister, and I sucked. But in general.
Yeah, so that was my personal scary tale that has...
That's great.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of snakes now?
No, I mean, yeah, well, properly so. Like, I like snakes, and, like, I've had other cousins with pet snakes, and, like, it's fine. Like,
But I don't do no groups of snakes.
I don't do groups of snakes.
Who does?
And then I was walking one time, and there was a giant, bright blue snake just on the path, and it was big. It was big. It was huge.
Where were you walking?
Here?
In the place that we live?
In the place that we used to live. But I Googled it afterwards and found out that they were not poisonous. But at the time, I was not about to play with it, right? So I had to like, and I was like, do I go off trail where there might be more things in the bush? Why do I like hiking? Why do I do this? There's animals out here. Anyway, but I do like hiking. So I managed to get around it. It was moving slow. It was very early.
It was,
so it was like
well fed.
Yeah, and it was coming out for sun, I think.
It had already eaten a Brittany. It didn't need a second Brittany.
Right. And so
first Brittany, second Brittany.
Yeah, I managed to like walk around it. It didn't even budge. It was chilling.
We should get to a writing to see what we are going to do. So we're going to write for... What is the plan for writing?
We're going to write for 10 minutes. Then we're going to discuss. We wrote down 15 minutes discussion, but we probably won't need that much time.
Yeah.
So let's write for 10, discuss for 10, write for 15.
Okay.
And go from there. What story are you going to write about?
I think I'm going to do a two-parter. I think I'm going to write what I feel like it felt like being locked in the room, and then years later, kind of like the fear that follows.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see what I get to. Historically, 10 minutes is...
Not very much time.
Not very much time.
I'm going to do snakes.
Okay.
I'm going to do the snake. No classic tales today.
Okay.
We're going to do okay. All right. Set the timer for 10.
We're going to get utensils. There's a timer for 10.
In 10 minutes.
Okay. How was that?
Hard.
Was it?
Hard.
Okay.
Because I picked the snake story.
Yeah.
Which isn't a story. Mm-hmm. It was a threat.
Threats are scary.
But now I have to write a thing. So, yeah, I don't know. You could have
pivoted.
So I started writing like an outline as to how we got here.
Yeah.
So this isn't a threat from a cousin anymore. It's a curse from a witch.
Ooh.
Yes.
I would always.
It's a curse from a witch. And like almost like fortune telling, like this is how you're gonna die.
Oh,
right. And so I have the new threat written down that is like kind of visceral, but now I have to figure out how the snakes get to her and what that looks like. Maybe I'm just building it up too much in my head.
Of how scary it was? Because I think scary is scary.
not of how scary it was, but like maybe I'm making the task too big. Because at this point I'm trying to write a whole, like, how does it make sense? I'm trying to figure out how she gets to snakes. But I don't know. Like, yeah. I while we were supposed to be writing, I did some research and I was like, venomous snakes in North America. And there's like 20 of them.
Ew.
But not all of them are able to like kill you.
Yeah.
Right? And then they're not like in all of the parts.
Yeah.
And so like California has very little venomous snakes, I think.
Yay.
Yay. And so I don't know. I'm just worried.
Never worry. I think the thing is, like, sometimes it's not just, I mean, like, a phobia is a phobia, right? Like, even if you're, like, there's a garden snake that can't even, like, constrict, and you're scared of snakes, like, that is terrifying and bone-chilling, you know? Like, it doesn't have to...
And you can still write the fear part, that being afraid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I can do that.
Yeah, because I think it's like, things are still scary because they're scary even if they're not, you know? Like, there are some people who are scared of dogs, so they're going to be scared of a chihuahua. Yeah. Like, even though it's a chihuahua, it's like, okay, but it's still a dog. It is in the family of the thing that I'm scared of, so I'm going to have an irrational yet natural reaction.
Yes.
And snakes give that to lots of people.
Yes. I can go the phobia route.
You can.
And I can describe the feeling of panic in the body. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
I can probably do
also
that.
With that crush, it looks like a really cute little, like, domed hat.
Does it?
Like, yeah, when you're playing with it, it's just like a cute little, like...
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. If you give my hand something to do...
it's gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying? This is ample opportunity. I'll leave it alone. No, I'm not. That was a lie.
Yeah.
I'm a liar. I'm
just fine.
Liar. I'm a liar. Magic is real. The internet is not gonna know what that's from.
No, they're not, and that's better that way.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do less storytelling and more experience telling.
Yeah, because that
I
was
guess
the
that
thing.
was the
like,
point of
to
what.
try to get like visceral.
Yeah, you're right. That is
Yeah.
the assignment that we set before us.
Yeah.
We being you definitely came up with this idea.
I don't think that's true. It's easy to get lost in the sauce though when you're writing. You're like, oh, what can I do to make this even?
I want to figure out where the witch came from. Why were you talking to a witch?
I'm all over the place now. Like,
right. And that's making it hard. So, okay, I'll focus in on our second one. Do you want me to give you a general summary of what's going on, or do you want to be surprised?
I think I want. What do you feel?
I want to know if it's scary, so I want to run it by you.
Okay.
Not the whole thing. I want you to be surprised by the words, right? But this person is cursed by a witch.
Okay.
And then to be eaten alive. That's how that person's going to die. And then they gain a new phobia of snakes.
As you would.
And then the curse comes true. They do everything they can and they're very careful.
But it doesn't matter.
I feel like that's scarier.
That is, yeah.
When like I did it right.
It's like the Sleeping Beauty where it's like we're burning all the spindles. Doesn't matter.
We created a magic one.
We hid one away and they're going to get, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Do the smart thing and then the smart thing. I feel like scary things are scarier when the smart things don't work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like if I'm watching a movie, I'm like, oh, these people are just stupid.
Yeah, that is one of those things where it's just like you're doing everything right and you're just, it doesn't matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. So it was Arad and I watched for me for the first time Cabin Fever because I'm not that person. And it was like there was a lot of times they were doing it right, but it was legitimately the forces making sure that it didn't matter what you did,
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I like my outline.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, your turn. How was it for y'all?
It was interesting because I also got caught in the same trap of like too much story and not like getting that visceral thing. I was like, oh, I'm setting it up and I'm here and blah, blah, blah. And by like 5 minutes in, I was like, I don't need all of this. And I restarted. And which is why at the end, you're like, we're done. We're like, and I still want to go back and like make those parts more visceral. But I also want to like do that time skip that I was thinking about because it's like, I don't know. So it was like, when I started rewriting it, I was able to like feel a little bit more of like, okay, well, what made this scary? Like, what was the thing? What was it? It's like, I'm not using it as my experience. Like I was like holding myself to like, oh, what was my experience and some of my experiences in it, which is why I was like story. And there's like, I don't need that. And then I'm going to like further move from my experience to just like, this is what I felt like my guy, and let's just make it a little scary. So, it's like,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a difficult exercise for a couple of different reasons.
Yeah.
And I think we're both getting in our own way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we should get to another...
We should write some more.
Yeah.
Like expand and polish what we have.
Yeah.
What are you thinking, 10, 15 minutes?
Let's do 15 because I want to finish what I have right now and then like write a little bit of the next bit.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to finish what I have and then like go back and polish that and then write a little bit more for my next bit. And I think it's going to like run me into time that I don't have, but I want to do it anyway.
Okay. I'm good with 15. I feel like I'm going to need the time.
Yeah.
To like get my thoughts settled and actually.
Yeah. Should we do 20?
Should we do 18? 18? Is that splitting the difference? We can.
We don't have to.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do 15 and then we'll take 5 minutes anyway.
Okay. Okay, so we will be right back. Okay, we're back. For the most part. With a little bit of technical difficulties, but hopefully you can't tell. I've just called it out. If in editing I can tell, then I will keep this in. Okay, so how did you feel about that scary writing?
Good.
Yeah? Did you feel like it went better or worse than you were first expecting?
Better. I still fell into the trap that we talked about not falling into, and I had to fill in some of it, but I think I didn't I felt like I wrote out the fear of what like phobias and OCD can like lead you to. And so it was an interesting experience. And at first I was like, I kind of just want this to be done because I don't even know how I'm going to do this. And now I want more time. So even after the technical difficulties,
Yeah.
I'm like 2 more lines.
It's fine. It's not like batteries have died.
No, we're talking. I'm done.
2 more lines.
You talk about yours now.
I'm also like, our technical difficulties happened, and I was like, that's fine. I'm gonna go through and edit this so that it actually is all in one tense with the right point of view the whole time. So that was helpful for me. I didn't like add anything in that extra 10. It was just me making sure everything like made sense. It was interesting. I definitely feel like I hate it. Like I don't want to be in this moment.
Oh.
I don't know how scary it will be to anyone else, but for me, no me gusta. Oh, no shiro. Like, bad. I don't like it. It's scary. But also, I can only put so much stuff that scares me in 15 minutes time without being like,
yeah,
like, okay, bad dreams.
I appreciate you participating in this activity, knowing that it might give you nightmares.
It might give me nightmares. If it does, I will be.
Honestly, genuinely, thank you for engaging.
No problem. Even though the rest of you are like, what is this chicken? What is she doing?
Yeah.
You'll be like, this is nothing. It's like, okay, nothing to you. It's like spice level tolerance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, that's real.
I can't even handle jalapeno level scary. Like, black pepper level scary does not work for me.
Yeah.
There are often times I'm just in my house and my husband will come up and he like, he more than often is like, I live here.
Yeah. My husband will also scare me for no reason. And I think at one point we talked about it, and I guess he moves a little differently. Like he purposely makes noise coming down the stairs. So that I might be more prepared.
Are you more prepared?
Sometimes I don't hear it.
Yeah. The problem with ADHD undiagnosed is that like I'll know like when you parked your car this morning, I was in the kitchen with headphones on and I went, I think someone's parked. I think she's here. And I came out into this room to see if I could see you through the window and you were there. And I was like, okay. She'll be in like a few. She's just gathering stuff. And I went back to the kitchen to do something. You rang the doorbell. And I went,
yes.
Because I forgot.
Yes. And that's the problem. Yes. You know, I did know that you were here. And then I forgot. Yes.
Oh, man. Okay. So would you like to go first or would you like me to go first?
Rock, paper, scissors? Or, no, it was stone, parchment, shears?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, shoot. That's
okay.
usually how I do it. I don't know why I didn't do that time.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay. Lucia goes first.
Oh, okay. You would.
I would.
Okay. So some of this is bullet points. Some of it's like kind of written out, right? It says cursed by a witch and basically has her fortune told. You will die by being eaten alive by a snake. The venom will course through your veins, spreading like fire and stopping your movements. But you will not be blessed to die from that pain. Frozen, you will be eaten alive, aware of every moment until the digestion starts. And then you will pass out from the pain. What a creep. And it didn't even make sense. I could not tell you off the top of my head how many venomous snakes there were in my part of North America, but it couldn't be that many. And the ones that were here were not big enough to eat me whole. I can put this out of my head, I told myself. This was a crazy loon trying to scare me, and it won't work. And now, I hate to admit it, but it worked. I became obsessed with snakes so that I knew what to avoid living in North America. And I did not travel to places where venomous snakes might be a large concern. It wasn't even that much of a hindrance to my life, to be honest. It caused some tension between me and my family when I refused to go on proposed vacations to dangerous locations. At first, I tried to be honest with my family about why I would not go to these places, or why I bought things like snake repellent or snake traps, etc. But they thought I was crazy. So instead of saying the risk of a snake bite is too high in Arizona, where they have 19 of the 20 most venomous snakes, I just said, who would want to go to Arizona anyway? It's way too hot. There was always an argument, but compromises could be made without too much trouble. I could no longer enjoy hikes, even when I knew the threat of a bite was nil, which was another activity that I used to do with both family and friends. But I would be in cold sweats even traveling to the trailhead of a hike, wondering if an unusually large rattlesnake was waiting for me and the trail would be too overgrown to see it coming. I jumped at every movement, and Shook's family would hold my hand, pulling me toward death. My vision would swim and my heart would pound, and I knew that if I did not die from a snake bite, I would die from the heart attack that I was about to have. So I didn't go. My family was angry at the change, but I couldn't keep trying. I was better off at home anyway. I don't know how it happened. Nothing could have prepared me for this. I was safe in my house, and I knew I was safe. I had renewed the layer of snake repellent that I placed around my home every week. The seals and doors, the seals on the doors and windows were sealed well, and I knew that they were because I checked them every day. I had done everything right. So why, in the small hallway to my kitchen, was there a giant snake? The snake did not look like any species native to this country. The colors and striping were wrong. It was too large to have fit in any crack that I might have missed in the very expensive ceiling I had done around my house. Why? I thought as I stared at the snake. Too shocked and then too angry to even be scared. It's as if the snake appeared by magic specifically to kill me. What a cheat, I thought of the old witch as the snake coiled and then lunged. It was just as the old witch said. Pain began at the spot of the bite, but then spread, and it spread quickly. It felt like fire in my veins, and I felt my legs swell, and then lost the ability to move. Generally, when a snake eats its prey, it starts with the head first. It makes it easier to manage all the limbs as the meal goes down. This one did not do that. It slithered around my body, flattening my arms to my side and bringing my feet together. I could not see it anymore, but I knew its jaw was unhinging. I had not lost all feeling and could feel the pressure change as the snake loosened and moved to make room for its mouth. I could also feel the temperature change moving slowly up my body, giving me a sense of how far the snake had left to go. I don't know if it started with my feet as a blessing or a curse, but it gave me the opportunity to look at the framed pictures of my family, many of whom I had not seen in a long time. Some of them lived in dangerous places, where snakes would be. Others only wanted to be together if we could leave my house. I felt the snake's mouth reach my hips. Was it really a snake made by magic? Specifically for this? Was all my planning for nothing? The mouth was at my shoulders now, and my vision focused even more. I saw a picture sent from family of them on hikes, camping, and fishing. They had continued to do all the things we did as children that I could not do because I was avoiding this snake. As the last bite closed around my head, closing off my access to light, the anger and the grief left, and the fear returned, because I knew the acid was coming next.
Okay, that was hilarious. I enjoyed that thoroughly. That was not scary. The last line, though.
The last line.
I mean, you've been doing some really good last lines today.
Today is the last line day.
Oh, man. That was really fun. I was like, I could see this going on Reddit. Like, something that to be on, like, a post or something like that. I could see this being in, like, a, like, if you submitted it to a literary a magazine and just, like, it's one of those, like, little... It was
like
fun.
Little short stories for a Halloween
I was
thing.
like, this is great. I love this. The acid, yikes. And it was like, this is really funny, and then this is horrific, and then this is funny again, and then this is grotesque, and then it's sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's scary again.
Honestly, I think the saddest thing is that you lost your life before you lost it.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
That does.
That sucks.
That does indeed suck.
Yeah. So it was fun to write, though, once I, like, got into it, you know?
I'm glad that you got lost in the sauce. That was some good sauce to get lost in.
Thank you.
It was was nice.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoy it. I'm like, it's good. That was like a really fun, enjoyable. I don't know. I don't have anything to say about it. I was like, oh, I really like that. I'll probably like read that again.
I think I mean you'll probably have to because I need to move around some of the words. Some of those words, as I realized as I was reading that sentence is wrong and the words have to be different. But
like, oh.
Move that. But I liked reading it out loud because hearing your laugh was good, like affirmation.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's good.
Like,
good.
it's hitting the way I wanted it to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm sure.
Because there's a sense of like, no. Absolutely not.
Like, a very expensive ceiling job. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's hilarious and awful. And like, this cheating witch. Like, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was really, really good.
Okay,
I enjoyed that. Yeah,
good. I feel good about it.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I was very insecure going in.
If I knew that's the kind of story we could erupt for fear, I wouldn't be sitting over here shaking in my boots.
No, I'm excited for yours. I like scary stories.
Awful.
But it's that spice tolerance. I don't like too spicy. Right?
Yeah.
So like,
Like, where are we?
Yeah.
I totally get it. Okay, I'm going to read mine. Here we go. It may not be scary to you. I'm not happy about it.
Ooh.
The lights click off and the door slams shut while I'm still in the stall. I yelp, more in shock than fear at first. But in the quiet that follows, I hear giggling. What are you doing? I demand as I open the stall door, but the girls who were just at the sink laughing at me are no longer there. I stare at my confused face in the mirror above the sink for a moment before an odd whispering reaches my ears. It is words that I can't quite make out, being repeated over and over. A shadow passes over the mirror, like a bird or something had flown past the high slanted windows of the bathroom, turning the dim space into blackness for a second before it came back. My face in the mirror looks less confused and more focused suddenly. My eyes wide and my eyebrows arching high on my forehead. My mouth slowly begins to drop open in my reflection, and I can feel my own mouth follow the movements in echo. The darkness flashes again, holding for longer this time. When I see myself again, my skin looks lighter, my hair not as tightly coiled. I seem somehow taller. My stomach begins to roll. Something is not right. I turn to the bathroom door to get out of this place, but when I push against it, the door stays in place. The whispering is more clear. 3 voices on the other side of the door, chanting one thing over and over. Bloody Mary. I push against the door with more strength, but it doesn't budge. I can hear all 3 of the girls from before, chanting and giggling on the other side as they press themselves flush against the door, trapping me inside. I scream for them to stop, to let me out. Oh, come on, do us a favor, one of them says, the other 2 still chanting Bloody Mary over and over again. We just want to know if it's real. Just look in the mirror and tell us if you see anything. The room goes dark again, longer this time, and I scream through it, pounding against the door, throwing myself against it. The girls just laugh and hold me in, calling me a little punk, a sissy. The room goes dark again, but this time the sound goes too. I can't hear the girls. I can't hear my fists against the door. I cannot hear my own screaming. But I hear the creak of the faucet as it turns on, and the slow drip of water turning into a trickle, and then a stream, and then something like a roaring river. I scream and bang on the door, slamming my whole body into it for long seconds, or minutes, or days. I'm crying. My face is wet with it. I feel water lapping at my shoes, and then the cold wet of it climbing up my ankles, and I know the pitch black room is flooding, and I'm gonna die here. And I don't want to die here. I cannot die here. And suddenly, silence. The sound of rushing water is gone, replaced by the slowest, quietest drip. And then a voice whispers across the nape of my neck. Look here. I turn around despite my mind screaming not to. The light returns and I see a woman in the mirror where my reflection should be. Blood seeping from her head, her hands, her eyes, her smile. Got you, she says with a laugh as she reaches out for me, past the confines of the mirror. And then I'm falling back onto hard concrete as the door at my back is ripped open and a teacher stands above me, scolding the girls who have trapped me. I'm still screaming at the woman who crawls out of the mirror towards me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Less fun.
Mm-mm. Yep. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Anyway.
I'm laughing like I laughed at yours.
I cannot tell you. How old were you when this happened?
I think I was like 9.
Yeah. Oh, I would have fought them. Oh, 9-year-old Brittany was still a fighting Brittany. Oh, you
would have destroyed.
It would have been really bad. I would have gotten in a lot of trouble for what I did to those girls after that day.
It's fair. They should have gotten in trouble for what they did to me.
I did not like that.
But it was a joke.
I did like that. I liked being scared. I was scared.
It was scary.
I cannot die here.
I cannot.
The whisper across the nape of the neck was insidious. That you didn't need to put that in. No, that's always uncomfortable. Okay.
Not okay. See, I don't like being scared. Maybe that wasn't scary to you, but my bro, that's scary.
I was scared.
That's trauma.
Yeah, I was scared. And then I thought that the image was going to disappear when the door opened, and it didn't.
It didn't.
And that is awful.
Yeah, like had I continued writing, because I was going to just write that part, and then like years later, she never looks in mirrors, and people think it's because she doesn't like how she looks. But that's not the problem. The problem is she doesn't see herself when she's looking in a mirror. Yeah, isn't that really scary? Yeah, I don't like mirrors, really guys.
That is really scary. Oh, that was some truth telling a little bit. Okay.
That I don't like mirrors because it's scary?
Yeah.
Yes, it's scary.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going to be scared too.
Good.
In solidarity.
Solidarity scared. Yeah. Every time you're like, do I look cute? Yeah, I have to ask a friend.
Fair. Oh, no, I did. I thought that was a good scary book.
At some point I stopped reading because of the corner of my eye. I just see you go, and I was like, don't laugh at her reaction. Just keep going.
Yeah. But it's good because the point was to take a moment in a scary bit and make it visceral.
Yeah.
Right? And you did that. Yeah. You absolutely.
Thank you. The scariest bit was not being trapped against your will.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that feeding into the fear of claustrophobia.
Yeah.
Of the dark.
Yeah.
Of
all
mirrors.
of it. Of people.
Yeah. Of children. Don't send me any laughing little girls.
Absolutely not.
Kicked in the jaw. Anyway. I'm still thinking about the violence that you were 9. You were 9.
Yeah. I think it was. What
9. Grade are you in when you're 9?
4.
4th grade. Brittany, 9-year-old Brittany, was still getting in fights in the girls' bathroom for funsies.
I was like, I need some exercise.
And that wasn't it, because I was shy and I was bookish and I got made fun of, and some girls like pushed me in the bathroom or whatever, and just because I'm shy, they thought I wasn't gonna fight, and then I did, and then that's how I made friends.
You made friends with the girls that you fought?
I made friends. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it worked out for me.
Yeah.
Not for you.
No.
And so we fought, but like I okay, recess.
Yeah, Jessica
recess
didn't start fighting until her 30s, so don't come at me now.
Brittany stopped fighting. And that was like 4th grade. It was 3rd and 4th. 5th grade. Brittany stopped fighting in middle school. She didn't need to anymore.
That's right. You had the rep. I never had the rep.
No, legit. Okay, you can cut this part. Right?
I mean, cool. So that was our
that was
cozy, spooky.
I mean, the hats were cozy. This feels really comfortable.
This does. I really like it.
Yeah, this was good yarn.
This was good yarn.
So nothing else was cozy.
I don't know. I feel
our stories
cozy dresses.
Our cozy. No. Nothing else was cozy. These stories were not cozy.
Yeah, that's true. They weren't. So cozy hats, scary stories.
I want to, you know how when you go to get food, they'll ask you your spice level?
Yeah.
Right? And it's like 0 to 5 or like whatever the case may be. What spice level do you think the scary stories were? 5 being the spiciest.
Yours was a 5, definitely. Yours was a 1.1. Mine for me was a 6, so it's like I was like, I don't enjoy writing this. This is scary. I'm not going to be able to look in a mirror for the rest of the week.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's fine. As long as the lights are on, it's usually fine. But like, there's a big mirror at my back in this room when I'm working in here. So I just got to keep the lights on.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. You know, actually,
yes.
Maybe next year, we can like do some research on like Halloween, like All Hallows Eve and the history of that, and like talk through that, or like write something interesting. Yeah,
we could do, because like being where we live, we get a lot of info on Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah,
and I love that.
Yeah,
right. But we could look up like Halloween or similar holidays in other cultures too.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Yeah.
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 Next time. Anyway, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a lot of fun. I was a little worried about it. Honestly, I wasn't sure if this was going to be a good episode or not.
But I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.
I liked both pieces.
Yeah, I think it was really, really good. Like, I was worried when we first went, like, every time I kept coming back to her, like, the episode about fear, I was like, I don't know, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, and I did not realize what I was putting you through.
That's fine.
But thank you for participating.
I'm sure when I make an episode where I make you write a song, it'll be about the same for you. So anyway, thank you so much, characters, for joining us on this episode.
Thank you.
All done.
Bye.
Bye.